To devise a way to get money is millions of times better than to be a manager in a prestigious company, the possibility that one day this company will collapse and lose your job. Welcome to the world of success. Iman Abdullah with you, and the idea of the channel is to raise our ideas to a new and more beautiful level. If you want to be in our world, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell to receive all new things. The two most important things are that everyone is well. The second is go and prepare for your most delicious cup of coffee or the drink you love. And let's start. Well, the idea of this video is to know together what's the meaning of what I said at the beginning, and also to know what the real wealth equation is. Perhaps you hear my dear friend whose financial situation is difficult telling you, I have terrible idea in my mind, a project that if I started, I will become the country's millionaire. And when you ask him what is preventing you from doing it, he will tell you that I can't. This is impossible unless the capital is about $1 million or $500,000. And it still gives you imaginary numbers. Unfortunately, my dear, I tell you from my experience that almost 90% think this way. They spend their entire lives waiting for something to start with, and in this waiting, they do nothing at all to get that thing. To keep waiting for the opportunity to knock on your door is nothing but mental poverty. Hence, my dear, I want to mention something I said earlier, but as a reminder, I swear to you, my dear, that poverty is not poverty of money, but poverty is poverty of mind and thinking. And in full contrast, I say to you, wealth is thought. And when you ask those who think that their lives will not be correct except with this project and this fabulous amount of money, have you sat day by day and hour by hour to get this amount? The answer will be no. Do you develop yourself to reach? The answer will be also no. How many steps do you take per day towards this idea? The answer will be nothing. Rather, you find him reclining with his mobile phone, scrolling videos and wasting time. Yeah, I forget the most important thing. He will be waiting for a treasure to come down from the roof of the room to start his project. And I guarantee you that if that happens, he will waste this treasure within a month, and he will not start his terrible idea, as he said. The real message which many don't tell you, or you will not hear from many, is that the rich innovate to get money. And you know why? Because he believes with the certainty inside him that he shouldn't be with him, for example, the appointed amount to start his project, the appointed place, or the appointed job to become what he wants to be. Robert Kiyosaki proves this when he says, the poor and middle class are as if they are sitting in a car on a road that has 5 traffic lights, and they will not move unless all 5 traffic lights turn green at the same time. In fact, this analogy is the most accurate analogy for people waiting for opportunities, stalking and pouring on them. In the end, this talk will never happen, and the fabulous amount that you said will not knock on your door and say, take me. Huge projects will not come to you while you are sitting scrolling through your mobile phone. You must seek for it daily. You can ask yourself, my dear, and you will know on your own, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, بَلِ الْإِنسَانُ عَلَى نَفْسِهِ بَصِيرَةٌ, which means whether the human being is aware of himself. How many hours per day you spend walking towards your goal? Ask yourself and you answer. We can go back to our true message, which is the rich innovate to get money. Now maybe you think about the word innovate mean invent a new idea that no one has invented before you. But rather the meaning is to see the conditions and data you have and find a way to get money. And don't you, my dear, wait for designated phone to start, or designated camera to start, or designated laptop to start. If you do, then know for sure that you are not poor in money, but rather you are poor in thought. and blame yourself after this. Today, my dear, wealth is technical, in the sense that you know how to use the mobile phone and how to use the internet. The wealthy in this century are the ones who solve problems that occur with people, to provide value and solve problems that people face. And this is the real equation which we will talk about later. But in order to end this chapter, I want to end with a precious saying that Plato said, which you should know and work with well. Nothing worth appreciating ever happened by chance, just as no invention also happened by chance. Both came about through hard work. Now, let's talk about the real equation for making money. Quite simply, it's offering something to get the money. But what is this thing? The author of this equation tells you it's offer the value to get the money. This value is to provide a service. Let us give an example in order to understand. When you go to a restaurant that sells you food, the restaurant offers you a value and takes money in exchange for this service. And the same applies to clothing stores, and so does the internet business as well. But the formula for wealth is a little different. The rich are the only ones who know the true formula for wealth. The owner of the equation tells you that very often the rich use this equation and offer value to obtain money. But the most important equation is solving a problem, you get billions of money. And the biggest example you can see nowadays is the Amazon company, which solved a problem that people were facing. And now the owner of the Amazon company, Jeff Bezos, is considered one of the richest people. And today, Amazon is the largest e-commerce platform. Once he solved a problem, he won billions of money. And as much as the problem you solve, you get money. The bigger the problem, the more money you get. The direct relationship between them. And so is Steve Jobs, who solved a problem with his iOS system, and also Mark Zuckerberg the same thing. And now they have billions of money. This is the real formula for wealth. The easiest way to find a problem to solve is to listen to people's problems. Don't say my capabilities are limited and my circumstances are difficult. Believe me, you have the ability to create your opportunity from your limited circumstances that exist now. And don't forget the farm theory. It will take time and effort. We've come to the end of our dose for the day. If you want to know more, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. If you like this episode of the series, feel free to put a like. Don't skip, dear friend, on sharing this information. And on Instagram, I'm posting a short and motivating dose. Don't forget to follow me there. Thanks for your valuable time. See you in a new and better dose.